Hi, welcome to Pictures, Notes and Words. I'm Hedgie, and this is Arch Enemy, a band that I go way back with, right to practically the beginning. And in that time, they've had a couple of singers. So there was Angela originally, and she was amazing. She was amazing. It was just like I can remember seeing Nemesis for the first time, and just being like, what's going on, kind of thing. So, but obviously, all these things come to an end. Oh, hang on. I'll be back in a second. And I'm back. Where did I go? Something fell over there that I needed to pick up. It's like, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. I was saying something. See, for you, like no time passed then, did it? But literally about 5 minutes has passed. What was I saying? Angela, brilliant. And then she basically retired, didn't she? Which fair enough. And then Alyssa came along, and she was amazing. So 2 amazings in a row. And now Alyssa's gone, and a lady called Lauren Hart has now come in, and they've released a song, To the Last Breath. There's the cover of it. I have purposely not listened to this so that I could listen to it now. Now, Arch Enemy, as I say, Arch Enemy and I go way back, and I haven't liked everything they've done. I think all the early stuff was fab. Their later stuff with Alyssa was great. There were times when it went a bit formulaic, when you knew exactly what you were going to get, and it felt a bit, not tired, but a bit, I don't know, commercial, a bit by the numbers to a degree. I'm sure the Arch Enemy fanboys are going to love me for saying that, but I'm just being honest. I haven't liked everything that Arch Enemy has done. I've appreciated everything they've done. It's all been in your face and full of aggression and stuff. It's just that sometimes it felt a bit by the numbers, And the last time I saw them live, now maybe Alyssa had already kind of mentally left in her head or what, I don't know. But last time I saw them live, which was only last year, I think, it was a bit meh. I came out going, eh. So anyway, there's now this lady, Lauren Hart, who's been in some bands, Once Human and another band, Divine Heresy. Both of which I don't know. So it's going well, isn't it? It's going well. I do have a pretty good knowledge of metal, but it's beating me this time. So I'm sure everyone who's come here because they're a big Arch Enemy fan and don't know who I am are saying, "Oh, get on with it! For God's sake, stop talking!" And someone will put a link in saying, "Here's where the song starts," or whatever. I mean, if you're going to just listen to the song, just go and listen to the song. Just saying.
With every word, truth gone lost. We've
Fair enough. Arch Enemy comes in with all of its power and speed and intricacies, and you get what you want from Arch Enemy, I think. Clearly, this lady's got the absolute perfect voice for Arch Enemy, right? There's no denying that. And it was an interesting choice to put a clean layer under that last couple of goes around the chorus. Could you hear the clean voice underneath it? That's an interesting choice. It kind of, I didn't like it. that clean layer under the last couple of choruses. If anything, it was really distracting. But there was a black. The thing is, right at the beginning, you might have seen me sort of almost laugh, and that's because there was a black metal riff, and the drums are going 10 to the dozen, and all of that. And I thought, oh, right, they're not messing about here. And then it fell into the chorus, and it had that sing along chorus, which was sort of it fell into Arch Enemy, didn't it? It fell into old Arch Enemy, where let's have a chorus. And I think this will go down a bomb live. I think it sounds great, of course, because what you've got here is extreme metal. Let's face it. It's not Winter Philith, but it is extreme metal, polished to a very, very shiny thing indeed. The production is, of course, top notch. Everything about it is top notch. They can play like you wouldn't believe. And at the end of the day, it's Arch Enemy. So what do you expect? Do you want it to be different? No, of course you don't. You don't want them to go off and suddenly sound like somebody else, do you? So it must be quite a balancing act to replace your singer and yet retain everything that is Arch Enemy. And I'd say they've done it. I think I hope it's a big shot in the arm for them, and I hope that they then I felt, like I said before, it felt a little bit by the numbers before. This feels like it's got more energy in it. And I'm not criticizing the song. I know you people want me to pull my hair out. Well, it's too late. And fall off my chair with excitement. It sounds really good. It is a little bit by the numbers for Arch Enemy, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't going to turn up on the radio any day soon, is it? But when it fell into that chorus, I kind of went, oh, yeah, I know where we are, let's have a sing-along chorus. But live, I think that's going to be great because everyone will sing along, and it's about having fun. So go see them, have a ton of fun. Arch Enemy are back. They didn't really go away. To the last breath with a new singer, Lauren Hart, who sounds amazing and sounds exactly like Arch Enemy's singer. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah. Let me know what you think, everyone. I'm sure I'm going to get comments from people who certainly didn't watch this far and have no idea who I am or what this channel is about. So they'll be fun. See you soon. Bye-bye.